Hello, Cop Talkers. So, today I went up to Anfield with Chris, Ren, and Raj, and we had a fantastic day. Obviously, because of the result of the game. Thanks to Paul, Mike, and John for making that happen so I could take these guys with me. Listen, what a game. I mean, actually, not what a game. It was what an ending to a game that was. It was a very frustrating game to watch. Yeah, I could see that coming, the Fulham goals, because if you look at the last game, I mean, that game in midweek, the Thursday game, that could have finished 12-6 and no one could complain because Lask had so many opportunities and they just didn't have the quality to finish them off. Any Premier League side has quality, and Fulham proved that today. I mean, it was just not good enough. It was just not good enough defending, too passive, too not aggressive. I mean, so many times they're running with the Fulham player with the ball, and not putting a tackle in. And the only player that did that was when he came on was Endo. When Endo came on, he put his foot in there. And that's what's needed. You cannot let people run. I mean, Iwobi and Robinson, they played well, Fulham played good, they didn't play badly. But we gifted them their goals. We allowed those to happen. We scored worldies. I mean, I've seen two of the best goals I've ever seen at Anfield. Trent's free kick, even though crazily they've given it as an own goal, which I don't agree with that at all. And McAllister's goal. Oh my God. What goals. We worked hard for these goals and you produce that quality and you give them away. You give the goals away to Fulham. It's just, and listen, make no mistake about it, we play Man United soon, and if we defend like that, Man United have quality and they will score goals. And don't let me get started on Arsenal, because Arsenal will punish us if we defend like that. Now, what I'm hoping is when we play these better teams than Fulham, that the players will be more switched on as they were against Man City. Against Man City, even though Man City had chances, we defended a lot better against Man City. So I'm hoping against Man United, against Arsenal, we're going to be much more switched on than we were today. Yeah, it was very frustrating, but at the end, when the goal went, when Trent scored, the place went crazy. I mean, it was jumping. Anyone who was there, you know what I'm talking about. Watching it, I don't know if it came over through the TV, the atmosphere, it was electric at the end. I mean, at the end, obviously, I think the atmosphere was a bit flat, if I'm honest, through most of the game. And that was because the players didn't really produce it. I mean, they scored some great goals, but they let Fulham into the game, and it was very frustrating. I mean, it was quite funny. The guy sitting in front of me was complaining that I was moaning. I mean, imagine if Yaz was sitting there. Woo! He would have lost his mind, this geezer. But anyway, he was complaining that I was being too negative. And I'm telling him, look, we're not aggressive enough. And most of the people around me agreed. This one guy didn't agree. And he ended up, when we were 3-2 down, he ended up sodding off. He left. So I don't know what he was talking about, me being negative. What about that? Anyway, that's just a little side issue. Yeah, no, it was a great day. Had a good laugh with some of the guys who I sit with, at Anfield. Anthony and Liam, good to see them guys. It's the first game I've been to this season, so I was desperate to go to Anfield, desperate this season, and I'm so glad I did it. What else do I want to talk about? Yeah, Kelleher, he worries me a bit. he was at fault for some of those goals. I mean, we defended badly for those goals. It's not all his fault, but he could have done better, I think. He's a better goalkeeper than that. So, yeah, a bit concerned about that. I think Matip played well until he went off. He looked good. He looked commanding. I think, when you go, I mean, I've seen Nunes play live before, but when you go live and see Nunes, how quick he is, it's unbelievable how fast he is. Unbelievable. And then finally, I want to say that for me, Trent has arrived, because that guy yesterday ran that game. I mean, we've got all these great players: Salah, Nunes, Diaz, who was poor, by the way. Yes, my mate Diaz, very poor. But Trent, that performance yesterday reminded me of Steven Gerrard, how he just bossed the game completely. He was amazing, unbelievable. And he has got to play in midfield from now on. That's it. Forget right back. Just go and buy a right back from somewhere, or promote one of these academy kids and just move Trent into midfield, because that's where he's effective. He's the best midfielder we've got, for me, by a mile. And he's one of the best in the league. I think only maybe De Bruyne is probably better than him, or Silva, top level operators. But he is up there, without a doubt. Let me know what you think in the comments, man. Tell me what you think. I hope you all enjoyed the game, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.